Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in today's reading. I'll be using the Universal Weights deck and the Starseed Oracle deck to find out what messages come through in the cards and what energies you may be dealing with. So remember to take what resonates out of today's reading and to leave behind whatever you feel does not. Okay. So the first card we have is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or even a Capricorn. And the next card we have is the Death card in the reverse. So that shows a Scorpio that you may be dealing with. Finally, we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant shows Taurus energy. So you could also be dealing with a Taurus sign. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so starting with the Ace of Wands, this is a card that is showing a lot of potential on this day and a lot of potential for there to be a lot of opportunities. So this is a card that can be showing there being a lot of opportunities to get a creative project going and being able to apply some creativity towards something. It can also show there being things really getting heated up and some passion coming out. So some kind of a spark and inspiration that comes to you on this day, and it could be energy of being able to start new projects. It shows a lot of motivation and it's also a very excitable kind of energy that comes through with that Ace of Wands. So with that Ace of Wands is also a very successful card. So any projects that you may be wanting to start, so this is a card that really is giving the go ahead. This is a card that really gives a message of there being a lot of success in any projects that you may start. Also, in terms of your relationships, this can also be showing there being the potential to meet somebody or the potential to experience a very passionate spark with somebody. And it can also show the ending of any struggles that you may be going through and the beginning of things really starting to pick up and being able to enjoy in that kind of an excitement. Then with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, this is a card that is really showing some accepting energy. This is a very welcoming energy. With this card, it is showing being able to work with the people around you and the people around you also being very helpful. With the Five of Pentacles, this is really all about coming out of recovery and the hard times being behind you. So this is showing being able to move into a new direction where it is more positive changes that are happening, and there is the chance to perhaps rebuild and improve anything that may have felt like you had lost before. This is also a card that can show your health also being able to start to improve. This is showing a lot of progress and hardships coming to an end and being something that is being left behind you. And it's showing the chance to regain your stability. Also show a lot of opportunities that may be available to you because it is the end of the hard times. It could be also presenting new changes that are available to you on this day. And so with the Death card in the reverse, this is a card that is showing really wanting to hold on to something. This is about not giving up on something and wanting to see it through. Instead of giving up when times get hard, you may be digging your heels in and really coming through for that situation or that circumstance. You're not ready to let it go. It also be showing resistance to change or any ending and prolonging any ending. So this is all about holding on to something and not letting it go at this time. You may not be at a place where you are ready to let go or to experience that change. You may be resisting it. This is all about wanting to continue to hold on. This really loyal energy that is coming through. If this is a relationship, this may be referring to perhaps another person saying that they're not going anywhere. They're in this for the long haul, and this is all about being able to stick by you through thick and thin. So with the Hierophant, this could be showing somebody who could be coming towards you on this day. This is somebody who may be a little bit more traditional, and this energy is showing having to conform to the more conventional path, the more safe, tried and true path, as opposed to something that is perhaps more different and taboo. This is all about really having a respect for tradition, and it's also very religious, and it shows institutions. So with that Five of Pentacles, that is a card that also is showing that kind of help that is being offered to you on this day. That is the kind of help that can also be coming from institutions. Also the Hierophant, it shows commitment, and that could be talking about committing in relationships. So it's also possible that you may be also experiencing some kind of a commitment on this day, or you may be having the opportunity to work on making a relationship more official. With the Five of Pentacles, that is a card that also shows a rekindling and a relationship really coming back to a place where things are working in a much easier, more cooperative way. So even that card can also show being able to recommit, or reaching a point where you may be choosing to commit. And with the Ace of Wands, that's also about new projects and new opportunities. So as far as relationships, this could also be showing the opportunity to be able to commit. Okay, so let's find out what message comes through from the Starseed Oracle deck. So the card we have is this card over here, and it says Karmic Relationships, Orion Energy, Polarity, Soul Growth, Conflict. Okay, so with this card, this is a card all about being able to grow through conflict. With it saying polarity, that shows two people who may be very different, and with this card, it is being able to recognize the differences, but also to be able to recognize the similarities that make you and another person more similar. And they can be a catalyst to growth on both of the people's parts. So with that Starseed Oracle card, it's all about being able to see past the differences, and also being able to appreciate what makes you and another person similar, and being able to grow through that. And so with these cards, I'm really getting the message of being able to have that opportunity to kind of grow in a relationship with another person. Maybe there could have been a lot of conflict due to differences. For example, that person being a little bit more of a traditional type of person, and maybe you being a little bit more of an unconventional kind of person. But there is a huge polarity between two people with that card, and it's possible that even though things get difficult, this is not something that either one of you are willing to let go of. With the Death card in the reverse, this is all about holding on and not giving up on what you have, what potential exists over here. And with that Five of Pentacles energy, that is being able to welcome a different energy, and it also shows a lot of progress. The past conflicts that you may be coming out of, the Five of Pentacles shows the coming out of that place. This is showing coming out of being left in the dark, not being included, not being considered, and really being more seen to another person, also being heard, and also being validated. It's possible that there is opportunity for the rekindling of some kind of a relationship, and for things to really go on a more promising track. This is all about being able to find the light at the end of the tunnel with that Five of Pentacles energies. This could be about being able to really grow, and out of that growth you may be experiencing some kind of more spiritual epiphany that you may be learning about. With that Hierophant, it also shows some education that can come out of it, so you could be developing a lot of knowledge, and you could have another person, perhaps you are able to learn from somebody else at this time. Someone around you may have a lot of wisdom or a lot of knowledge that they can share with you, and that can be very helpful. That can be very helpful, just like with that Five of Pentacles, which shows a lot of assistance. And so that Five of Pentacles is showing that perhaps this other person who is very well knowledge, some kind of a mentor, is somebody who can actually really help you at this time. And this is very welcoming energy. And with that Ace of Wands, it's also a very successful energy, and the ability to really experience something that is new, perhaps something that's very new to you that you've never experienced before, but it is very positive, passionate kind of an outcome that comes up with that Ace of Wands. So if you are rekindling some kind of a relationship, it's possible that this time you may be starting on the right foot, and also coming from a place where you are able to see the other person clearly, and the other person is also able to see you clearly, and you are able to embrace the differences and enjoy this exciting energy. So that is all I have for today's reading, Sagittarius. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye, Sagittarius.